Hey guys, it's Blind Gamer Chick here, and I'm doing another gamer tag, or I don't know, questionnaire, whatever you want to call it. It's video game tag. It's cool and fun, and yeah. Let's get started. Question number 1 is, who is the sexiest lady in video games? And I know, since I'm a Final Fantasy fan, like, the most sexiest girl in a Final Fantasy game is usually Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII, but I'm not really a fan of her. I don't know why, but I don't really like her. I think that the sexiest female character I've ever played would be Pain from Final Fantasy X2. A lot of people would say Riku, but I think Riku's more cute than sexy, in my opinion. But I think Pain, she's like a badass, and I think she's kind of sexy. Number 2, who is the hunkiest man in a video game? I'm gonna say Squall. Squall Leonhardt from Final Fantasy VIII. I think he is just, I love his personality. He's like got a little sexy vibe, and his hair is amazing, and his eyes are amazing. I know you can't really tell in the actual game, but you know, the more updated version of him, like in Kingdom Hearts, and the artwork, all that kind of stuff. He's just so sexy. Yep, Squall Leonhardt, Final Fantasy VIII. Number 3, what is the best looking race out of all the video games? I personally really like, if there's an elf in the video game, it's probably going to look really good. More so because it's close to a human, so it's easy to create. But yeah, I really like the elves. Any elf race in video games usually look really good. Number 4, what video game weapon would I use in real life? If I could use a weapon, I think I would want to use, I'd want to learn to use either a gunblade. Oh, not either a gunblade. It would be a gunblade. I want to learn to use a gunblade. And if I couldn't use a gunblade, then I would want to use Axel from Kingdom Hearts, his chakrams. Those things are badass looking, and I want to use those. So yeah, either a gunblade or chakrams. Number 5, what video game world would you want to live in? I think I would want to live in Azeroth from World of Warcraft. That world, the worlds within Azeroth are just amazing. Not really. Northrend's cool. I like Northrend, but it's cold as fuck up there, and I don't think I'd like that. So, you know, it'd be Western Kalimdor. You know, I don't know. Maybe Outlands. Outlands is cool. Or Pandaria. That's a cool place. But anyway, I'd want to live in the world of World of Warcraft, Azeroth. I think that's what it's called. Let's go on. Number 6. What is my favorite genre? I've said this before in the past video I made. My favorite genre are RPGs, role-playing games. And as long as it's fantasy, action, mostly fantasy and adventure. Did I say action? I did not mean to say action, guys. Fantasy, adventure, science fiction. It has, I don't know, if it has a good story, I'm going to want to play it. Number 7. What is the first game I ever passed? The first game I ever beat, I think, I mean, I played a lot of games when I was little, but I never really beat any. So I think the first one I ever beat was actually Final Fantasy X2, which I know a lot of people hate, but that was the first Final Fantasy game I ever played, and it was the first one I beat, I think. And I was about 11 when I did that. So yeah. Number 8. What is the last game I passed? The last one I beat here recently was Grand Theft Auto 5. And that was just amazing. I beat it within a few weeks. I mean, I was in school too, so I could have beat it faster, but I didn't. But anyway, yeah, that was the last game I passed, Grand Theft Auto 5. Number 9. Do I play multiple games at once or just one at one time? I don't think I've ever just stuck to one game. Well, maybe when I was first getting into Final Fantasy and I was obsessed and I was like, I'm going to play Final Fantasy X until I beat it. But even then, I'm pretty sure I would play games off on the side. I mean, I might have not been taking them as seriously as the main game, but yeah, I play more than one game at once. Especially if I'm doing like World of Warcraft. I'm not only going to play World of Warcraft. I'll play Final Fantasy or Grand Theft Auto or any other game on the side. So yeah, I play multiple games at once. Question number 10. Would I be a peasant that gradually becomes a hero or an already seasoned fighter? As much as I find there to be a lot of honor in like starting out small and growing into something awesome, I think you don't see it as often, and I think it's just cool to already be a fighter, and it just makes more sense to like already be a fighter and then do something heroic. So I think I would be an already seasoned fighter. Question number 11. What book, movie, comic, whatever, anime would I want to see be made into a video game? I think it'd be really cool to have the Dune series by Frank Herbert be made into a video game. I think that'd be really cool. It's kind of similar to Star Wars, but not. I don't know. I don't know if you've ever seen Dune or read the book. They made a TV series out of it, I think. I've never watched it. Or maybe they made movies. I don't know. I've just read the book. But I think it'd be really cool to see Dune made into a video game. Question number 12. What video game would I like to see be made into a movie? Final Fantasy VIII. And not a live action movie. I want it like how they made Final Fantasy VII into a movie with Advent Children. I want to see that done with Final Fantasy VIII. I think it would just be an awesome movie, and they should do it. Listen to me, Square. Make Final Fantasy VIII into a movie. Do it. Question number 13. How many hours a day do I play video games? Since I started making the Let's Play videos on YouTube, I devote at least an hour to video games. But if I'm just playing to be playing, probably 2-3 hours. Unless it's World of Warcraft, because then it's just gone. I'm all day. So I don't really have I don't have hours devoted to video games. I just know I usually will play at least an hour. Question number 14. Besides video games, how many hours in a day are devoted to other geekeries, like the internet or anime and things like that? I'd have to say, if you're including internet, at least a couple hours a day. I'm not going to say there's like a certain amount of time. It's just, if I'm not doing schoolwork and I'm not in school and I'm not playing video games, then I'm probably doing something geeky. And so yeah, just base it off that. Just a shit ton. Question number 15 refers to the last question I just answered. What are those geekeries that I would be doing besides video games? I tend to watch a lot of anime on Netflix. I talk about anime and video games and anime conventions. And sometimes I cosplay, not even to go to a convention, just to take pictures. And I get on the internet and I get on Facebook a lot. And I'm on YouTube a lot. Oh, and I read. Is that geeky? I don't know. Just, average geeky things. I might even go to an anime convention. Did I say that already? I love anime conventions. Because you know what? You get to see things like this.
Now, I'm not a dancer, unless you pay me. They do this thing where they kind of go up and down, right? But they're butt moves, so they're like going like this. Now see, I got a pretty tight ass, so it doesn't do much. But these girls got some booty, so it's going blah, 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 blah. And they're like, now twerk it, now work it, now twerk it, out of pace, yeah, twerk it, There you go.
Yeah, that's right. Quinton Flynn. Twerking. Question number 16. If I didn't play video games, what would I be doing? I don't think I'd be here right now. Video games helped me through a really hard part in my life. I don't know if a lot of you know, but I am legally blind, and I started losing my vision when I was about 10 years old, and video games like Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy were pretty much my escape from reality, and I don't know what I would do without them, so I don't know. I really don't know what I would be doing if I didn't have video games. Probably watching a lot of anime and reading a lot more. Maybe even doing something, you know, productive. Question number 17. Can you imagine or calculate the amount of money that you've spent on video games? I don't really want to do that. Question number 18. What is my current favorite video game? I love Grand Theft Auto still. I said that in my last video, I think, but I still love it. I think it's my current favorite. Question number 19. Do I prefer to play online or offline? It really depends on my mood, because if I want to socialize and talk to people, then I want to play online. But if I'm just wanting to play a video game, I will almost always prefer offline. It's just really nice. But World of Warcraft, have to play online. Left 4 Dead is so much funner online. So, GTA though, GTA 5 online sucks. Unless you guys want to like hook up with me and we can make a, what are they called? Clan? I don't know. A gang? I don't know what they're called. But if you want to do that, I will join and we can play. But otherwise, I don't have friends on there and people just kill me. I think it's because I'm a girl. And the last question is, what is #1 video game of all time? All time best video game. I think that if you're going to choose a game like that, like all time #1 best game, you should pick something from a pretty decent genre where everybody, like a lot of people can like it, both for kids and adults. I'm gonna say Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom Hearts series, because it's got adult themes, kid themes, it's got a great story, great characters, it's just awesome. And it includes Disney. I mean, everybody loves Disney movies, right? So, #1 video game, Kingdom Hearts series. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That was, I think, 20 questions. I hope I didn't bore you too much. I made sure that a majority of them were different from the last video I did. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I make videos pretty much every day. I haven't missed a day yet, but I'm sure I will eventually, so don't get all bent out of shape if I fuck up and miss a day. But I'm currently doing Let's Plays of Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix, Final Mix, and Grand Theft Auto 5. I'll probably be doing some more as the days go by. I don't know. I'll decide a new one. I might do Skyrim or Journey, which Journey I can do in like, I'll probably just do one take of Journey. But yeah, I might do Skyrim, and I have Assassin's Creed 4. I keep forgetting. I just got that, and I want to do a Let's Play of it because I haven't played the Assassin's Creed games in forever. So I might get started on that. But yeah, please subscribe. I'm fun sometimes. I mean, I'm just now starting to get used to the camera and recording, so some of my videos are a little boring, but they're getting better. I promise. I promise I'm fun. So, please subscribe if you want, and thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me. And I would love to hear from you in the comments. Just any questions you have, you just want to talk, anything, just fucking leave a comment. I'll reply, I swear. I love you guys. People rock. sometimes. Other times I just hate people. But leave your comments. I want to talk to you. I love you. Bye.